Greetings and welcome to I'm Powered by Love TV. I'm Demi and welcome to Pick a Card. This is going to be the predictions reading for 2020. This is a predictive reading. First of all, let me back up, my friends. Let me back up. Welcome in, all my friends. Thank you for tuning back in. All those who are following from those SOULSCOPEs. This is Pick a Card. Love you. Thank you so much for all the feedback, all your shares. And if you have subscribed, don't forget to please hit the notification bell so that you get all the new updated content. And to all the beautiful humans tuning in who don't know SOULSCOPEs or don't know us from SOULSCOPEs and are just tuning in for the first time, again, I'm Demi. I am a certified spiritual life coach, a 2-time Reiki master, certified aromatherapist, as well as an Akashic record channel. So mediumship is done through the Akashic Records. These readings and what we're about is soul ascension. Being able to manifest not just our own self-expression, but the highest form of love, self-worth, self-esteem, and then also turning that vibration into your dreams, your desires, and what you deserve. Being able to live a full life of abundance is what we're here for, as well as ascend up the stages of enlightenment as humanity. So that's what this channel is all about. This is Pick a Card. I'm so excited because this is going to be the 2020 predictions. And these predictions are going to include whether or not marriage is in store for you. We are going to look into the cards to see if he or her, who they are, he or she, also what their personality is like, what their energy is like, what their intentions are, and are you going to be wed? Is wedding bells in the cards for you in 2020? So we're going to go to the Akashic Records for this reading, pick a card, and here are the 4 decks involved. The first deck is, and if you guys don't know, first time tuning in, not only am I a Reiki master, but I use crystals and have all my life. I'm decades and decades old. I got a couple of decades out there on it. And so I have at least 3,000 plus crystals. I use them in my Reiki, as well as I teach about crystal grid activation. So you're going to probably learn a lot about different crystals here as well. So, and we'll talk about some other stones and things later. This is Lepidiolite. Okay, this is for deck number 1. And this is the stone of serenity. This stone is the one that helps you make calm, enlightened decisions. So if that is the energy of the type of person that you'd like to draw in, or the type of relationship that you like to have, maybe that's the stone for you. This is Tugtupite. Hold on. Who are you again? I have so many. I have to kind of talk to them. They talk to me. This is Tugtupite. And this is the stone of passionate love. Maybe deck number 2 is for you. This beauty here is emerald. This is actual raw emerald. This is the precious one, and this is its raw form. This is actually an emerald. I know, girl. I got rocks for days, yeah. So emerald is compassion. This is love, compassion, that deep loyalty. So that's probably why a lot of people are drawn to emerald, because that's what it means. Also, ruby is fairly similar. They just have a couple of different traits. So that's deck number 3. And we're all familiar with our favorite rose quartz. This rose quartz brings a soothing and a healing to emotions. So maybe you're looking for someone who's nurturing, loving, very tender, gentle. And so those would be the qualities. And again, this is the 2021 predictions. What are his or her traits? What are their intentions? What are their energies? And whether or not the guides, the angels, the ancestors, the masters, your teachers, your loved ones, what messages they have to say about outcomes regarding whether or not you are going to be married in 2021. Let's take a look at the cards. I want you to just close your eyes, focus on the stone, take a deep breath, set your intentions, and then choose your deck. All right, and so we're going to take a look one more time while you focus your energy on the cards. This is deck number 1, Lepidiolite. This is the stone of serenity. It encourages one to respond with enlightened awareness. Also see oppositions as opportunity. Just a little side note there. Lepidiolite. And Tugtupite. Really beautiful stone. One of my favorites. Is super soothing and gentle, but it has an intensity for passion, the enjoyment of life, getting the most out of life, love, deep connection in love. And then we have the ever loving, wonderful emerald, and I want you to get a good look at the emerald here. Emerald's energy is also of love and compassion, but it brings to the table the type of connection that is loyal. So it has its own factor here, deep forgiveness and also trust. I would say that those are some qualities that you would look for in a marriage, in a relationship. And then here's our favorite, our rose quartz. It is obviously well known for its love capacity, but it's the gentleness, the emotional healing. It's the divine universal love. But this also carries the vibration of a healing balm. So we have deck number 1, deck number 2, 3, and 4, and then all timestamps will be dropped below in the description box. All right, welcome. Here we go. We're going to start off with deck number 1 for those of you who've chosen Lepidiolite. And for those of you who have chosen Lepidiolite, let's begin. I love this stone. Lepidiolite is just, it's like a bliss out stone for me. It reminds me a lot of lithium quartz. If anyone has ever had one, I had one. Someone swiped it from me many years ago. I haven't been able to replace it. It really helps with releasing negative and emotional attachments. It also helps aid in clearing blocked energies. So let's see what's going on for you. And again, this is 2021 predictions. Is marriage in the cards for you in 2021? And what's the energy? Who are they? He or she? What are their personalities, energies? What are their intentions? We want to know a little bit about them, so we're just right now just asking the guides to guide us. And this is a predictive reading for 2021. Let's begin. Let's see what's going on here. Now, in my pre-shuffle, these cards are not pre-arranged, so they, if you're just getting to know me, they are going to be in the ordered count that the universe drops them. They tell me how many cards are to come, and then they get laid out. So we're just going to lay them out, and then I'm going to pull the story together, because as soon as I saw vast universe, and this is why I'm telling you this, this is what's happening. You are going to be drawing in someone into your life that is very, very powerful. His presence is going to be very bold, not aggressive, not flamboyant, not ostentatious. He has a personal magnet. He's very charismatic. People are drawn to him, and just like yourself, his presence and energy are just they're strong and domineering, yet he is self-aware. So his energies are of self-awareness. He's becoming an enlightened individual himself. He's choosing you because you have the same essence. So either you both are either moving into enlightenment during 2021 due to self-healing work. He also could be someone of, hold on. He could be a business owner or someone who commands presence. So he either does public speaking, which would put him in business. So he may have to talk to his customers and clients. He may be the type of person who owns his own business, who does presentations to sell his products. But he is extraordinarily gregarious, and he is also very attractive. He has a broad smile. He has chiseled features. He's the type of person that people want to know. And so he also would be physically fit. He spends a lot of time now looking at his spiritual alignment, and he's looking for the type of woman who is going to follow suit, have that self-love, not be needy, codependent. So it is going to take you connecting with this path of the universe and self-healing, being self-aware, self-evolved, and he ends up choosing you once you become deserving. You have to know your self-worth, because he's not going to be the type of man who caters to codependency. He's not going to be looking for the types of dramas that come with someone who doesn't have self-love, who's not growing spiritually, who's not looking for an enlightened path. And so if this is you are absolutely kindred spirits. You guys are going to be evolving into higher states of consciousness, meaning that you will be constantly growing in abundance. This he is going to be taking steps towards you. There is because you guys will be looking at, the types of retreats that couples go on, like yogic retreats, places where you will discover more depth of yourselves. This is where the kindred spiritness comes in. You're going to be seeking multiple faceted types of ways to connect with each other and the outward looking of life. He will be taking steps towards you. These steps include plans and actions. So I would say so far what I'm seeing is there is a movement here moving into 2021. So if you've already been doing and finding your self-expression here in 2020, in 2021, as we're growing here, the last quarter of the year, really hone in on workshops and things that involve self-love, self-healing, letting go of old dynamic thoughts, conditioned teachings, things like poverty consciousness, things that you can evolve now, because he's already working on that, like deeply. He's already deeply moving into an enlightened stage, which is why his presence is so powerful. And you are going to be drawn by this magnet. And if you do the work now, there is kindred spirit in there. Let's pull those cards again. You guys are going to be seeking the means of how to more fluently grow, meaning using things like universal law, really getting to understand the depths of that. He will, and you will be taking steps towards each other in the planning and action phase. So yes, I do see this in 2020. We're going to go look at the rest of the cards here in the pick a card. This situation says trust, that this is coming towards you. They are encouraging that, again, he's going to be choosing someone who knows their worth and not an ego-based worth. We're not talking about your resume. We're talking about that esoteric self, the higher self, the true and authentic self. He's not looking for someone who's putting on airs, who has all the right clothes, who lives in the right zip code. He's got that, boo-boo. He's already self-made. So now he's looking for something different. And besides, he's dated all those girls. You know, the Botox babes. The girls that, you know, all they wear is the next new, they got the next new fly ride. He's done that. And besides, he has all that. So he doesn't need that from you. He needs someone who can be authentic. This could be the one. It says here, I love this message for you. It says, because you've already met your romantic partner that you seek. Uh-oh. Last and final card. You are ready. So you have to do the work, and this falls here with the Ascended Masters, is that deep inner listening and connecting to the deeper part of yourself to do the work. It says that you've already met this person. So either you're not ready and he hasn't spotted you, or you haven't seen or become aware that he is this dynamic, but because he's looking for someone who is outside of the norm, someone who's living beyond the realm of everyday matrix living. He's looking for someone who's stepping into a different dimensional living. So maybe you haven't connected because you're not there yet, which is why the vastness of the universe and seeking a depth of healing and clearing some old, self-limiting beliefs. Because this is universal law. He could be the one. You have to have faith. And here is where the work is. Give me 1 second. And what can you work on? And here's trust again. Trust again. Your soul lesson at this time is trust. It shows up here, so it's showing up twice. The situation is calling for you to have trust. You have to trust that you need to go deeper, move beyond the status quo of life. Looking the part, the right hairstyle, the right hair color, the right makeup look. These things aren't serving to meet this relationship. But you are ready. You have to dig deeper. It says you've already met this person. So it's very, very possible if you begin going deeper, releasing some of these old limitations, old wounds, old habits, the old version of yourself, your soul. This is a soul lesson. So trust is the soul lesson, and it's a deep one because the card also came up. So we're going to go into the recap because it's very possible that if you continue on the path, trusting that the path that you are on, developing the inspiration to love the depth of your authentic self, you too will meet in an alignment of time, because it says that you will be ready to make the leap once you find this security of yourself, because he wants that and you need it too, which is why you're doing some of the soul work. So look out for those workshops. We have a plethora of different types of workshops at IampoweredByLove.com. We're going to go into the summary, and we'll talk a little bit more about that during the summary. I love this reading for you, by the way. So, in summary, 2021 could be the year for you. You've got a little bit more work to do. And guess what? It's October. It's almost the end of October. You've got November, December to really dig deeper into some of the things that you're consciously aware of, the things that you need to work on. The vastness of the universe showed up first. So let's talk about that. This guy here, he's very handsome and attractive. He has swag. He's sexy, honey. The cards already said that this is someone that you've already met, someone that you know already. So either you haven't paid attention or you think that he's out of your league, A or B. So this is someone who's already self-employed, someone who's extraordinarily gregarious. He's chiseled, he's physically fit, he's definitely into all things spiritual. So he is looking for someone who is not living in the status quo. You're going to be impressing him by knowing your own self-worth. And doesn't that look like a power couple right there? She knows her worth, she's independent and strong. And we're not talking about because of education and because of your finances. Actually, he doesn't care. They said this. He doesn't care about that. He wants you to be your authentic you. And that means knowing that you are worthy of attracting your own abundance by loving yourself. So here's the power couple. Try to set that in there. All the cards are not going to fit. I'm going to try to put the ones here. He has already stepped into the vastness of universal law and been doing his own healing work all year, the year of 2020, which is where we are right now. So he's looking for the partner who's going to match him in vibration, not with material things, because he's already attracted that in his life. And now he's looking to grow and do more for himself, but mostly more for humanity. He's looking for someone who's going to want to serve and give. So he's looking for someone, a specific type of mate. You do your work, you can become kindred spirits. I love this card for its connectedness. These are two people that are wrapped up in their own world. They love each other. So this also could be twin flames out there, soulmates out there, singles looking, and those who are relationships have been on the fritz all year. Again, the Ascended Master showed up. This is a highly enlightened individual, and even before we got to the card, they'd already said that is part of his inner dynamic. So he will definitely, I love this, taking steps towards you and you towards him. There will be a planning phase about this. So it could very well be, because they say that soul work of trust is in the cards for you. This is what you have to do. Let's move this here. Finish the story here. How about that? Taking steps towards you. You still have soul work to do. Let's move that on out. Planning and action so you can see them all. Trust was the first card. So this is your soul work, most definitely. The guides say this is something that must be done. Let's see if I can get that in the shot. There we go. Trust. He could be the one, and it says literally on the card that you've already met him. I heard that as well. As soon as this was the first card that came out. Remember, you saw the shot. So I'm like, these aren't in any necessary. I'm sorry, this one, vastness of the universe. Then this came out. He's already expansive. You've already met him, and maybe because your frequency and awareness is not moved or shifted in consciousness, you haven't seen him yet. But you already have met him for sure. You need to be ready, because he's going to be ready to take steps in 2021 himself. And this is the woman that he's looking for. Is that you? Get ready, girl. So in summary, this is Demi. I want to thank you for tuning in, all my beautiful humans. If this resonated with you and you want more of Pick a Card from I Am Powered by Love TV and Demi, you want to hit that subscribe button and also ring that notification so you get all fresh content. We also do SOULSCOPEs, which is your Akashic record reading based on your zodiac. Also equally predictive. The insights there are super off the chain. I don't say that just because I'm one of the readers. So is Josh. We've got Nikki. We've got Lana. Our whole team here at I Am Powered by Love. Check us out. Go meet us at I Am Powered by Love. Meet the team. We're on there. We want to see you. If this resonates with you and you want to know what you need to do to get ready, check us out at I Am Powered by Love. We've got all of our workshops below. Also, a YouTube exclusive offer for you to get a more personal private reading. That link is below. And I'm Demi. I'm signing out. Namaste. All right, and this is for those who've chosen deck number 2. This is Tugtupite. All right, and this is deck number 2, Tugtupite. So for those of you who have chosen this little ditty, Tugtupite is an intense a deeply intense passion, love. This one feels enrapturous by vibration to me. And so it reawakens not only lost passion, but forgotten love. By the way, just as a little side note there, it helps also release the pure emotion of love in an uncontrollable intensity. So let's see what these cards have for those of you who chose. I'm like, ooh, girl, this might be a really good deck right here. For all you men and women out there looking for love, this might be the deck. So let's see what 2021 holds for you. This reading is a predictive reading for 2021. Will he or she, who is he or she, rather, what are their energies, and their feelings, their vibe, what are their intentions, and will this relationship end in marriage? So that's what we're looking for. We're going to go to the guides. So let's see what he or she is about. Now, for those of you who are just tuning in, I don't stack the cards. I move through energy. And so they don't come out in any particular order. And so what I'm hearing so far is that you are in search of, and they are in search of. Yep. Boom. New beginnings right there. Healing light. So this is a journey right here. So, I was just telling you about Tugtupite. So for those of you who chose it, they literally told me to tell you that this is the stone that helps reawaken lost passion and forgotten love. And that's what this story is, literally right here. So I'm going to break these cards down, okay? And then we're going to go to the predictions. That's these guys right here. Let's put those right there. We still hadn't got to all the cards. Oh, yeah, we got another card here. So we are reawakening passion, love, and with intensity. So somewhere along the journey of your life, you have put love and relationships on the back burner to pursue other endeavors. And you have forgotten about yourself. And this is something that a lot of people do when they're not sure if they're lovable, their own self-worth. It's easier to throw ourselves into work, finances, our family, our children, our friends, all these other things to avoid healing ourselves. So this is what is happening here. You are on a journey right now of self-discovery and healing. This is you. They are too. You are both lonely souls right now. And Tugtupite came to remind you to reawaken love and passion. Because here's new beginnings. And the healing work that you are doing is the remembering that not only are you worthy of being loved, but that you are lovable. And he is on the same journey too. So this person is not only looking for the one that he's going to spend the rest of his life with. He's looking for someone who can arouse and awaken and stir a sense of engagement in life. So this person is an outdoorsy person. And we're not talking about sports like. He's like a nature guy. He's super grounded. He's earthy. So you won't necessarily see him, in up-to-date fashion. He doesn't have that type of swag. He's got a more laid-back cash swag. He is an everyday guy, unassuming, because his nature is more quiet and reserved. Yet he is extraordinarily, he's got a gorgeous physique. And for the men out there, this woman is also someone that isn't, she's not overly made up. She's just very natural. She's easygoing. She has a very genuine softness about her. And you both are on a healing journey of self-discovery, because here we have the discovery card is that both of your intentions right now, and strongly his and yours too. And the reason why I say that is because you are these people right here. So we're going to get there. All right, so journey of self-discovery. Deep healing is happening here. There's some divorce there, or some deep broken relationships, which is why both of you have decided to put it so far on the side that it just resurfaced through the Mercury retrograde, that this is the part of your life that you're missing and you want it now. You believe that you deserve it, but you still have to heal the place of why people keep leaving you and abandonment. So that's healing. So new cycle is beginning for the both of you. This is where these other cards come in. You are both seeking the best intention in the relationship, the fruit of love, the joy, the fun. And this is connected people. You are going to be connected by the re-engagement into life. So there is a creative endeavor. We're talking the meeting surrounding this, or the nature in which you are probably already swimming in circles. This is connective and supportive connections. So this means that either other people are going to be involved in your connecting, but it's through the arts, music, ballet, theater, things that you do, maybe even yoga. It could be some kind of collectiveness where you're being invited to something through your friends, and he's being invited to something through his friends. And this engagement is supported, this new connection is supported by friends, and you are going to be enjoying life and the joy of engaging back into the thrill of intense passion and love through something creative that you both can do together. But friends are involved in this union. So what I'm going to say is, as you're doing your healing journey, as your friends are inviting you out to things, look to the things that inspire you, motivate you. People are always drawn to arts and music. And we're not talking concerts type of thing. We're talking, something that is more esoteric, something that is out of the norm. Because you are the type of person who is also soft and understated, very casual and supernatural. He is a very natural and earthy and grounded person too. So this isn't something where like a movie theater. This is an engagement that is unique because it's a creative expression that you also endeavor. He also has the same exact creative endeavor, because your friends know about this endeavor because they're inviting you to it, and his friends are inviting him. And this is where the joy and the optimism come, is through the living the life of things that you enjoy together. You are both on a healing journey. Let's see what the healing is. I am the light of my soul, third eye chakra, envisioning, breaking past the old place where you believe that love doesn't live here anymore, that you don't deserve love, or it just never works out. I am the light of my soul. So let's go to the cards and see. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. It's time for you to come back to Mother Earth. Again, they said earlier, re-engaging into life, connecting back to what inspires you, the thing, that hidden, creative spark that is uniquely you, freeing yourself from the work, the family, the friends, and putting out fires everywhere else, focusing back on you, freeing yourself. I am the light of my soul. And also letting go of control issues. Because of your fears of being hurt and wounded, he's got the same ones. You guys are both healing right now. But a new beginning is on the way, because you have to let your life situation move naturally, because this new beginning is there. You've got to free yourself from all the mindsets, and he's too. you both need to be ready. Does this relationship come to the conclusion of marriage in 2021? The angels say in perfect timing. So this requires the healing light. And they're specifically saying control issues. Your fears will eclipse this, trying to rush and control, making others prove that they love you. These types of things come from low self-worth, self-doubt, when we know that we don't, or when we believe anyway, that we are not worthy of love. Now, perfect timing and new beginnings do go together. When you are in the cycle of getting ready to break through, but it takes healing work. You do have to let go of those controlling issues. You have to let the situation work out naturally. And this evolves through I am the light of my soul, a union that is based on the enjoyment of something very similar that you already do. So we're going to go to summary here. In summary, is there a predictable marriage here, or a wedding, or an engagement in 2021? That remains to be seen, because it depends on how much healing work you're ready to let go of. This person is also on the same journey of self-discovery. He's been looking at it, or he or she's been looking at it all year. I love how the picture shows, the finding of one's spark and joy. Tugtupite says, reviving and reawakening that passion. He's looking for it, she's looking for it, and so are you. And so there's where the healing work is. It's a requirement of both of you to break old mindsets. You've both been hurt before, and so you both have put in your heart on the back burner. And Tugtupite came out to remind you to revive your love. And so I'm going to recommend the workshop that we have, Revive Your Relationships with Self-Love. It teaches that, because you're both headed towards a new beginning, a new chapter in life in 2021. He's looking for it, and he's looking for you. Now, what they did say here that is super unique is that friends are going to be involved in connecting you through an endeavor that you already enjoy. This person is a groundy, earthy person. He's super cash. He's very laid back. He has a quiet demeanor, but he has a physique that is like no other. And he or she is very reserved. She might walk soft and talk soft, and she's extraordinarily sweet. But the broken heart has got you both, kind of closed off. So that's why it's going to take the help of friends. His friends are going to be, their friends are going to be inviting them to an event, and your friends are going to be inviting you to an event where both of you have a very common interest. So friends are going to be playing a big part in this. Now, I'm going to tell you something about predictions. The Akashic Records can predict them, but you have to do the work to get this. So this is an alignment. So you have to begin the healing work here, period, point blank. That's the only way you can create a synchronicity of this level. And although now you're aware of it, what are you going to do about it? So this opens you up to, the optimism. Again, the returning and the reawakening of love and passion. I could see exactly why you chose this because it's the creative endeavor that you guys share together. You can see it here that you guys are enthusiastic about it, and it takes friends inviting you because you're opening yourself up to a joyous life. This requires finding the light of your soul here. So let's put this here. The healing work is restoring the light of your soul and reawakening your own self-love and reviving it. So both of you are in the same space and journey of time. They have warned that you have to free yourself. Again, finding yourself. This is the freedom. You're both looking for it. Finding your own spark. So that is why the Tugtupite resonated with you. and letting go of your control issues. You know, when we have fear of being left, we have a hard time. We either present as codependent or making others prove that we are lovable. And when you do all this healing work, the timing will be right. You will find, he or she will find you, because your friends will correspondingly find the same event. His friends or her friends will find the same event that you were looking for, and you will both be invited and meet each other at this said event in 2021. But you've got to do the work. It's the end of October. It's time to get to work on your soul. It's perfect timing. Get in the alignment. Do the work. And so we have a great workshop. It's called Revive Yourself, Revive Your Relationship with Self-Love. This is about the relationship with self and self-love, and how learning how to communicate opens you up. Learning to discover your worth, respecting yourself, romancing yourself, returning back to the joy of loving you. And then how this communication with self opens up your relationships. And that's exactly where you're moving. He's moving to it together. You never know. He might be watching this video. He might have picked this card. He might join that workshop. You might meet on my workshop. What? A co-joint friend invited you to something that you're both interested in at the same time. Imagine that. Inquiring minds. The link's below to the workshop. I'm Demi, and if this resonates with you, I want you to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit notifications so you can get all the pick-up cards, all the fresh new content, plus all the other content that we have on I Am Powered by Love TV. If this does resonate with you and you want to know more details in your Akashic Records, there's a link below to a YouTube exclusive offer reading. It's a discounted reading. We're not doing this anywhere else on any of our social media. If you want to know more about the Revive Your Relationship with Self-Love, that link to that workshop is also listed below. And I'm Demi, signing out, and I'll see you next time, my friends. Namaste. All right, and this is for those who selected deck number 3, the Emerald deck. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, and so here's that Emerald, deck number 3. And just a little bit more about Emerald. This encourages one to live and act from the heart, offering unconditional love and compassion in one's daily life, relationships, opening one up to receive love and give love to another. It clears channel to connect one to one's deepest divine unconditional love. So let's see what the cards hold for deck number 3, Emeralds. And so just so you guys know, I have to structure the cards because they don't lay out any pattern. I'm not, I don't know a whole lot about pick a card. I just know that I hear very clear in the spirit. So, oh snap. Let's move that right over there. So they'll be, oh snap. Okay. I already knew as soon as I saw this. So let me tell you, this relationship is headed towards its divine match. Sacred temple is the becoming of the enlightened self. Yourself is the temple. This isn't a place. You are the temple. We all are the temple. Let's put this here. Make sure we get this in a shot. And so these are the prediction cards. So let's see what we have here. So you both are moving. He's already at a place. So this is, let's talk about his energy first. This person is super sweet. He's just, a really funny, he's, kind of got a, he's a funny guy, or she is funny. There's a kind of like a dry wit, but a quick banter, someone who's got intelligent comedy, you know what I mean? They see life in a very unique brand, And so you're attracted to that funny intellectual person, and this person is that. So he or she is extraordinarily loving and caring, and their caring comes in through in a way that they're affectionate. So I can see why you chose Emerald, because this person is extraordinarily affectionate, and they just have they're gregarious, but not someone who's ostentatious, not someone that's going to be, you know, in the center of the crowd. Their connectivity is unity. So this wouldn't be someone who's bold, but someone who's definitely would be engaging in a crowd, in a group, making all the connections. So this person works with large groups. I'm seeing computers, and he or she may be into digital marketing, possibly something where connectedness is. So I'm seeing this could be someone in sales, marketing, or someone who's connecting with groups, because there's always lively conversation when this person is around, and you like that. They have a lot to say, they know a lot, and so does she. So the he or she that you are looking at is someone that also, by the way, aesthetically pleasing, what we say, like easy on the eyes, may not be Hollywood movie star, but always play that good looking side kick. So if you guys remember the movies, this is one of my favorite ensemble cast movies, Oceans 11, 12, and 13. Like, everybody in there, you got George Clooney and Brad Pitt. So who was the leading man? Was it George or was it Brad? Because they was both easy on the eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person is, you know, very easy on the eyes. You couldn't take your eyes off of these movies. Go take a look. Who's the leading man? Which one? Is it Brad Pitt or George Clooney? Because they both are A-list actors. What I'm saying is, he's A-list. He just doesn't have that, he looks like an everyday guy. So, but he's very attractive, and everybody knows it. And she's also the same, but not like catwalk supermodel type. You know what I mean? There's a very je ne sais quoi about this person. They smell good too. There's a smell. The pheromones here are genuine and very strong. This person smells really good. They're sexy. So this is the friends and colleagues that I see. And the friends and colleagues are also going to be the ones that are going to be, they have lots of friends because they work in an environment, and they also come from a mid to large family. So they have 3 to 5 siblings. So friends, family, and togetherness is a big part of their life. And this is why they work well in these social arenas of connectivity with others. And also, they're the type of person who dotes on their family. They have high family values. So here's the kicker. So this is how you guys are going to meet. Friends and family and others and parties and social connectivity is how you are drawn together. And he is seeking it. You are seeking it at the same time. So he is being inspired by love and the enrichment of fulfilling a space in his life, he or she's life, where they are ready now for love. They didn't think that they were ready or stable. The key here is you have to be ready or stable, because this person also has made a connection with their higher divine self. So they are working here. This card says intuition and manifestation. They are already working with universal law. And in order to do that, you have to be able to stabilize a resonance and a vibration, move through the law of rhythm, also working the law of mentalism. So they know universal law because they are setting the intention to be married right now. This is something that they're wanting to have happen now. And so because of this intention and seeing their life, and they are harnessing the energy of already love for themselves and the highest good for their family and friends. This person also is a humanitarian and a philosopher. So this is why he's good at the gift of gab. And then he's got that spiritualness. You know, he's got that. So that's why he's got zhuzh and je ne sais quoi. So he's already increasing his own wealth and his own status. He's going to have plenty of happiness and success. And for this person, they are already dead intent on the marriage. So the milestone event in their life in 2021 is their goal and their dream and their vision is to bring their whole life into completeness. This already says this union ends with wedding in 2021. You are lovable. You deserve love is here. And so you are either healing, preparing yourself to step into a role where you can become compatible partnership with someone who's already there. This person is already there because they're actively right now doing all of the work. They're setting intentions. They know who they are. They trust themselves emphatically, and they want to be married. They want a life that resonates things that are all success. It's success, increase. They already know they're the sacred temple. They know that they are the source creator of their life, and they are taking command. They are a master at it. They have the intention to manifest, and this is what they're creating. So the wedding is already there. Love yourself first. So this is your message, because in order to catch he or she, you are already going to have to be vibrating and resonating in a place where they can attract you and you can attract them. This is Law of Attraction 101. I don't need to break that down. Enough said. If you believe. I love that the Merkaba is there, and your soul lesson is to find your truth, which is why they say you have to deserve the love. You have to know that you are lovable. Love yourself first. Self-love brings the attraction. So hearing what you need to release and what you need to work on now is your top priority, girl. Okay, come on, boo. For all of my men and women out there looking for love, this person is ready to take action. They are envisioning it in a way that you can't right now. You wish that you could be married. They are, in their mind, they are going to be married. They already have success. They are already fulfilled, and now love and having a family is the biggest thing on their mind. And they are top manifestors. They are well loved. This person has the energy of just, fun and inviting. Lots of friends, nice big family. Like I said, 3 to 5 siblings. Those siblings have children, cousins and aunts, and he's not the center of attention, but he's the one that keeps everyone in flow. He knows how to make everyone feel loved and good. And this is the type of person who just is this good natured. So super sweet, great personality. He or she is ready to be not only married, but looking to build family. They are already attracting much abundance financially and otherwise in their life. And the last milestone that they want is the wedding. And so you need to prepare yourself. You need to believe that you deserve love. Love yourself first. The soul work here is find your truth. And now we're going to go into the summary. All right, and so for those who chose emerald, here is your summary. There is a person out there right now who is already ready. They're visualizing their whole entire life. They are a master at universal law. Those 7 small principles, they have learned who they are, their voice, their expression, and they know they deserve it, and they're already attracting all those things. And now they're going after the keys to the kingdom. They are surrounded by friends, family, and also they're saying, the guys are adding now that that you may be invited to a family event in which you may meet this person, a work-related event, some kind of event. And so social connectivity may be the way that you meet this person. This person already knows that they are the sacred temple of the universe. They are mastering that in spades. They are currently setting their intention. I want you to see this card one more time. They are setting their intention and intuition. They are using the trust of themselves. They are listening to their soul. They are walking in a higher consciousness right now that is manifesting their life. So they are a master at universal law. We're not talking the law of attraction, because that really doesn't exist. It's called the law of compensation. The law of attraction is a amendment to one of the laws, so it's not a real law. Your work here is to find your truth, to raise your vibration with self-love, self-worth, and putting yourself first. So this is you deserve love, loving yourself, knowing that you are lovable. You deserve love. This person's increase and desires are the intention of not only happiness and success, because they're already increasing their life. We can see this here, the life increase. And so to make this match in the synchronicity that puts you in the alignment in social engagements where the arena of this person's eye can catch your eye, because they are seeking the milestone of marriage, you've got to believe that you are worthy of it. You've got to believe that you are worthy of being loved and cherished. And so I'm going to invite you to, take a look at and get involved and take the workshop called Revive Your Relationship with Self-Love. There's actually a couple that they're saying that your story might be, or the Wounded Heart coaching. And as a spiritual life coach, when we want something that we don't believe that we are worthy, we will stand back on the sidelines. So even if you make it to the synchronicity of the alignment of the get-together where this person is present, you are going to feel like he or she is out of your league. You would never even approach this person. You would feel some kind of way in a relationship with this person. You would see that all the things that they're manifesting in the way that they live their life, and you would still feel less than, which is why you have to raise your consciousness in order to match theirs. This is how attraction works. And so that's there because they are a passionate lover. This person is definitely the type of person who would love you with a fullness, and they want to be loved back, and they're looking for that actively right now. That's how I could smell this person. So they're putting their all into creating their future that they deserve, and you need to know that you deserve it too. You got to believe it. So I'm Demi, and I'm going to be signing out. If this resonates with you, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications. If you want a more deeper, clearer reading of your own, private and personal, we've created a beautiful YouTube exclusive offer just for YouTube. It's on no other social media. Never have I ever even given an offer of this magnitude anywhere. And I've been around for a long time. And I'm old. It's dirt. I'm Methuselah over here. Okay, girl? And so that reading is there. Click on it. Book it. Get your reading and see what the rest of the story is behind here and what you need to heal. Do the work. Check out the workshops. IamPoweredByLove.com. All of our links below, beneath the timestamps in the description. I'm Demi, and I'm signing out. Namaste. Okay. And if you've chosen deck number 4, the Rose Quartz, let's get started with your reading. All right, deck number 3, Rose Quartz. And Rose Quartz, I know everybody knows all about it, but what I really love about the stone is that it also is the reawakening of trust. It is the stone of pure love, for oneself, one's partner, children, family, community, the earth. I use a lot of pink stones. I don't often use rose quartz as often as I used to. I use it as a household grid. I use kunzite or morganite that they have a higher vibration, but the beauty of rose quartz is that it also is a healing balm. It soothes energies, and even as I'm holding it now, I can feel where it's firing off in my body. It's hitting specific nerve endings on a very subtle level. So it is a healing balm to forgiveness and compassion, and it's fast acting as well. So let's begin. Love is all around you. Rose quartz. Love is all around you. Let's go. Travel. Oh, okay. Let's see where this is going. I can tell you already that this relationship ends in marriage in 2021. There is the adventure of life happening here. You both have been doing the work all year long. He or she has, let's see, because I still got a lot of cards. Oh, there's the commitment. Boom. You both have been doing a lot of work. This person's energy, he is someone in authority. He leads people. So he's either like a corporate trainer, he's a professor, he's a researcher. He's someone who is teaching other people extraordinary things, because this isn't just like a school teacher type teacher. This is someone who is a master of intellectual endeavors. So give me a moment. He or she is also teaching universal truths. They have students that they open up their minds to new worlds. So, but they do a lot of traveling. And travel is something that they find pleasure in. So this person could also be archaeologist, because I hear researcher. So there's a lot of caveats here. I know that sounds, but this is the type of personality that they're dropping down. And so my apologies, because I'm tired, so my brain isn't firing off as quickly for a download. But these are the type of personalities that he or she would aspire to, because they open up the minds of the people that follow them. But this is also a spiritual leader. This somebody is also teaching others the ways of universal law, enlightenment, the law of physics, as it relates to energy. This person is somebody with a dynamic to blow people's minds. They open them up to new ideas and concepts. So this person could also be creative, but the type of teacher that they might be would be someone who's professor of altruism, erotic beliefs, spiritual beliefs, but also professor in school exposing college students. They'd be tenured too. This wouldn't be someone who this would be 10, 15, 20, 15 years and beyond. So they might be in philosophy, but that's the characteristics. And so this person is evolved. They are able to command the 4 elements. So they have the ability to just live a life of synchronicities, opportunities, and things just are always good around them. They have a really good, easy life because they have learned already universal law and energy, which is why I keep hearing spiritual teacher, because this person is a master. There's mystery around this person too. There's intrigue. So there's heated sexual tension. So this person could be like Kriya Yoga, like something intensely like, ooh, who is he or she? They just exude this like, ooh, who is that? What are they about? You know that type of person I'm talking about, right? So you are also moving into the place of ascension to loving yourself. This is a true love match. See it? This is wedding. You are beginning to heal this place in yourself where your spirit can run free. They are already free. They are using universal law already every day in their life. They walk in a magic, which is why there's so much mystery about why they're always happy, why they're always looking to the bright side, why they're always optimistic, and why they always seem to have everything that they want and desire just comes super easy. Make sense? So there's an air of intrigue, a mystery around this person. And you are beginning to find your self-love. And this is a true love match. This, and which is why I say teacher, because he is well cultured. He or she is well cultured. So there's a love of travel between the two of you. This is true love. This person is going to want a deepened long-term commitment. And there's family, lots of family. Let's see what the predictions hold for 2021. We have engagement. Extending to a higher level of commitment here is what the cards say. So this is commitment and engagement. True love. Wow. This is the romance of a lifetime. There's a lot of love in you. This person understands the vibration of love and how to hold it and wants to. They already hold true love. They are available. Their heart is open. Rose quartz, baby. Unconditional divine love. Has to be someone in this arena. And this says within the next few weeks. So yes, this could very well be in 2021. This is a true love match that ends in engagement in 2021. So there's for you, the caveat is the divine higher self, your soul. So let's see what your healing card journey is. Is your sacral chakra flow with life? Letting go of controls and fears right now. Anything that's limiting you from becoming even the most truest expression of yourself. Learning to trust your voice. Being able to flow like this person flows in life. There's a flow there. And they are also looking not to teach, because they do this for a living, by the way. This is something that they do every day in their life, and they want to have an equal. Does that make sense? Because this is what they do all day. They don't want to come home having to battle with lower consciousness, poverty consciousness, consciousness of lack, consciousness of hate, consciousness of intolerance, consciousness of prejudice, consciousness of racism, all these different types of consciousness of intolerance, one that sees the world in conflict and strife and struggle and battle and war. They're looking for someone who's walking in their higher self, just like he or she already is. Is this true love? Abso-freaking-lutely. True love, boom, boom, 2 different times. Their energy, they're already open. They're ready to receive it, give it, love it, do it, put a stamp on it, boom. It's there for you. Ending an engagement, double time, commitment. So I can see why they're saying that this is within weeks, because this is already active and it's coming from both sides. You want it, he wants it, or he or she, whatever side of the fence you're on. You've got 2 true love cards, 2 commitment cards. It is in the cards. And so therefore, the guides and ascended masters, they are saying that surely in 2020, this relationship, divine love in 2021. And so let's go into the summary. All right, now you better get that self-love on, because this is a surprise prediction. I mean, all the other readings aside, this one, this person is already at the top of his or her game. They are manifesting magnets. So they have the zhuzh, they have this je ne sais quoi of mystique and mystery already exuding from them. People want to connect to them because they have this magical magic. And that's what happens when you master universal law, when you are already walking in elemental forces of earth, wind, fire, water. You command them, and therefore you just kind of float and hover through life, and people just want to know, what? Oh my God. And so this person is already deeply evolved. There's a true love. They are already open for love, and they're deeply able to commit in a deeper way. So they're ready for the commitment, true love. And what they're needing from you is to also evolve into your divine higher self, your soul self. That means being able to know that you deserve it. But they also want someone who speaks their language. They don't want the intolerance, self-hatred, judging, criticism. They spend their life living, opening, and awakening others. So they want someone who is awakened consciousness and moving in higher vibration. So the healing suggestion is to flow with life. It's time to let go of all these conscious beliefs that you have. First of all, they're self-limiting, right? And so their desire is to engage with family. They're ready to build a family. They want to travel and explore and open up the world to their new life, children. They would love to have children because they teach already. So they want to be able to explore the mind of children. This is big for them. And exposing children to, they're also well cultured too. So they want to be able to take their children that they would have in their marriage to these wonderful sites to explore and have their children discover. So this is an important factor to he or she. They want children, by the way. That wasn't mentioned, but they did say that. So this is true love. There's two cards of the same suit. True love, engagement. So we see that twice in commitment from he or she. And this is definitely within weeks. So if you're not doing the work now to self-healing and self-discovery, I'm going to recommend Mind Engineering Consciousness, because this is the way you end all these old beliefs and old conditioned teachings that taught you how to be this way. These things need to be banished from you in the first place because they're self-sabotaging, they're self-limiting, and this type of low vibration keeps you blocked in the first place and stuck into mentalities that are keeping you from believing that you can be a better version of yourself if you're already judging, criticizing, and hating on everybody else too. And not that you're a hater, I'm just saying that when we judge others, we're really judging ourselves, because that's just how it works. When there's one finger pointed at you, there's two pointed. When you pointed one finger, two are pointed back at you. That's just how it works. The energy is bouncing back. So that's where that kid's saying from, I'm rubber, you're glue, what you say, the one, that's where that comes from. So, within weeks, there's healing involved here. Mind Engineering Consciousness is a coaching program that is unique and only here at IamPoweredByLove.com. Visit it, because this is the type of attraction that you would be walking away from. Would you rather do the healing, let go of some things, find and discover your higher self, look to the guides, flow with life? How to become this master is exactly what I teach. It's how to work with universal law, because this is what would be at risk for you in 2021 if you don't. So I say, hey girl, hey, come check us out at I'm Powered by Love. I'm Demi, wrapping this up. This is a wonderful reading. I'm so excited about these. All these predictions were extraordinarily fabulous. If this resonates with you and you want more of all the fabulous, wonderful, enlightened content, the predictions, and all the deep readings that you're going to get, pick a card in the SOULSCOPEs, please subscribe, hit the notifications, and if you want a chance at a free reading, that's below. If you really want to get to this point, to meet this he or she, to walk into the true love and the commitment that you deeply desire, it is going to require you to know and love self, and to let go of all these old, staunch, conditioned beliefs that you have about life and the way that you can live it. Because this person is wide open. They are commanding the elements. That's big stuff. I can only command like a couple here and there. So they got some stuff that I don't even do just yet. I'm working on it though. Okay. What you say? And so check us out at I Am Powered by Love. I love to see you back. And to all the beautiful humans and friends, love you, love you, love you. Much Reiki and light. And I will see you next time. Namaste.